Hi, this video carries on from those I did about making these two models, a scratch-built main battle tank and an infantry fighting vehicle, which are meant for use in pretty much any 25 or 28mm scale war game or role-playing game. More recently, I've decided I wanted to create a vehicle with less of a military look, inspired by the sort of off-world exploration vehicles that some of these games include. This will be wheeled, and again I will produce instructions that show you how to make just the basic core, so that after that you can detail the vehicle to your own personal taste. As with the previous projects, I started out by sketching out what I wanted from the model, and I came up with this. As you can see, it's a six-wheel design, cab at the front, cargo or passenger area at the back, and a module in the middle, which could be some sort of airlock. And after this, I moved on to create a very basic three-dimensional cardboard prototype. Now, this is the cab and the central module, and then I have two different versions of the cargo module because I wasn't too sure about the overall length. I thought it looked a bit long in the sketch, so that is a longer module meant for the six-wheel design, and I also created a slightly shorter one that will give me a four-wheel design. Then, once I was satisfied with the design in 3 dimensions, I moved on to make the core in plasticard. Here we have the cores of two vehicles, a 4-wheeled and a 6-wheeled variant. They're both made from 1mm thick plasticard and from a single sheet that is just a bit bigger than A4 size paper. I was able to get enough material for both of these with quite a bit left over. Now, the wheels you can make from any plain tubing, which should be about 20mm across. My original idea was to use a cheap marker pen and cut that up, but I instead went for some tubing from a glue stick. I found some very cheaply priced multi-packs, and I just cut up the glue stick and covered each end with plain plastic card to make the core of a wheel, and these can then be detailed before being glued in place. And this is as far as the instructions I intend to produce for my website will go. After this, it's a question of detailing the model to suit your own purposes. This is the 4-wheeled variant with the detailing complete, and as usual I've just used various shapes of plasticard to create the details, and also bits of wire for an antenna and the rails. You can see I've still not glued the wheels on yet, that's going to wait till it's painted. At the front I've created a bull bar using the plastic inserts from cotton wool buds with some wire inside and a bit of wire mesh to create the grille at the front. The wheels, I used a washer for the hub, and I've just stuck lots of little bits of plasticard around the outside to create a tread pattern, which is fiddly and time consuming, but it's quite straightforward. Now, although this is supposed to be a civilian type vehicle, for the 6-wheeled version I have put a turret on, as if this is a sort of wheeled armoured personnel carrier. I could easily see a military force using a vehicle such as this for some lighter duties. And I'll actually be including templates for the turret in the instructions that I create. Now, other than that, these vehicles are now ready to be painted. And now we have the models completed and painted, and I've glued the wheels on. I used a bit of plasticard as a spacer when I was positioning the first few wheels until the model could stand up on its own, then inserted the others to match the existing height. And in addition to this basic 4-wheeled civilian version and 6-wheeled militarized version, I've done a few more. I have got a 6-wheeled civilian explorer. I've also got an 8-wheeled flatbed version, and I'll be including the templates for this flatbed in the instructions that I'm producing. Then I have a more basic militarized version, 4 wheels and just a machine gun mounted on top. An internal security vehicle for paramilitary forces. And there is this, which I picture being a mercenary vehicle or for adventurers. This really suits more science fiction role-playing games than the others, I suppose, for groups of characters who can't have access to a proper military vehicle, so instead have the best they could get and then just mount a weapon on it to produce an improvised fighting vehicle and mobile command post. And finally, I have created this, building a trailer from 2 rear sections around a single midsection, then a bridge between the forward half, which is a standard 4-wheeled Explorer, and this trailer to produce a much longer research vehicle. And the instructions for these will be, or at least for the core of them, will be on my website soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.